Yo guys and dolls, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're old school, you know what we're about by now. Today we are going to be looking at the tiny but mighty, and I apologise about the road noise as well because it's fucking like 900 degrees in Liverpool at the minute, so I've got my windows open, man. It just has to happen, otherwise I'd totally die. So, we're going to look at the Paul Reed Smith MT15, a lunchbox head that is both mini and mighty.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
As you guys well know, I am a Laney endorsee, but I think instead of going out and buying a Kemper product or something that models amps, I'm a type of guy of, I know the amps I love, and I'm just going to buy them. So I've got I've bought myself a Marshall, which we'll look in a later video. Got myself a PV Invective, which is a 5150 kind of clone. And then this guy, which I've had on good information, is a bit of a triple rectifier clone. And I'm down with that because I like a triple rectifier. And I managed to get this off a friend that I didn't know was a friend. I put a bid in on eBay, and it turns out I know the guy, which is brilliant. So I bought it off eBay for the pricely sum of 270 English pounds, which is absolutely nothing really, so that made me warrant the purchase. So here is the little sucker, and she's quite a heavy girl. It's a fully blown amp really, so it's got two full-size 6L6s, it's got 5 12X7s in the preamp, so it is a bit of a beastly number, plus it lights up the different colours, and I'll spray that again. So clean, blue, red, death. So let's hear the clean and the crunch channels, or clean and lead channels. Oh, she's heavy. She's a heavy girl. Clean and the lead channels. There's also this little treble, this like little push-pull treble gig. So we'll have a little look and see what that does as well, and have a little jam, and I'll let you know what I think of it at the end. So here we go. So guys, I hope you can hear that in the demo, that it's got balls for days. So I was running that through, I've got a Fryer to power station, so what I was doing is I was just curtailing the power of the beast through the Fryer. To the Fryer, it was sending an XLR into my digital audio workstation, which is the Studio 192 by Presonus. That was then going through Torpedo Wall of Sound, and I was using a Mesa Boogie oversized cab and a Marshall 1960s angle cab emulated. As my graphics card feels the heat of the day. And that's about it. It sounds great, it's a monstrous tone, it's different sound. I think there's a couple of different amps that have different tones. I think a Marshall has a certain sound, but then again, you're looking at the Friedmans, are very Marshally. Then you've got the triple rectifier, which kind of sounds a little bit PRS MT15, and then the other kind of triple rectifier-y kind of tones, possibly maybe your Engels. So that's kind of got a sound to it. And then you've got your PVs, which you do the 5150 thing really well. I find that the Laneys kind of fit somewhere in between all of that, so they've got a bit of 5150 in them, but they've got a big ballsy bottom end as well, which kind of tends to sound rectifier-y. So these guys, for me, are the most versatile amps. But it's not about Laney today, it's about the PRS MT15, and would I recommend buying one? If you've got a 1 amp deal and you need a valve amp, it's great, especially if you can pick it up for 270 quid off eBay. Absolutely monstrous. Looks great, sounds great, it's a killer little rig, so I'd go get one, definitely. I like the sound of it, and what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to just mix it in with my Laney tones. So I've got all my Laneys running as main amps, and then I just interject some of these other amp tones just to flavour it up a bit. So I'll be doing a dual amp comparison. If I was thinking I've got £1,700 to spend on a Kemper, I maybe think, well, what are the amps I'm gonna emulate in a Kemper, and can I buy those amps for the same money and maybe have real amps? I don't know, it's just a thing, because my Bam Bam Pollyanna have run Kemper and the Kemper's broke and no one's helping us out, so we've basically got a 1,600 quid paperweight there, whereas with a tube amp you can kind of hit it with a hammer and get it working again. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. So Paul Reed Smith MT15, I would highly recommend it. What a great little amp, and I hope you agree the demo sounded beast. See you in the next one.